Hey Capricorn, welcome to Higher Source Tarot. This is your Is It in the Cards Love Tarot check for May 2020. Is it in the cards? For all Capricorns, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And I just want to start by thanking all of you who've been watching my readings and participating with me here, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I so appreciate that. And I'm having fun doing these readings for you. If you're new here, I'd love to have you as a subscriber. And if you tap the bell, you'll be notified when new videos are posted, which is about once a week. I did do a seasonal tarot check for you guys, and that was posted. It's for the months of May, June, July, and August. So those of you that are wondering about the summer months might want to check that out if you haven't already. So this is a love tarot check. Is it in the cards for Capricorn for May of 2020 here for Capricorn? All right, this is for Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Capricorn. Is it in the cards? We'll start off, we'll give you 3 cards. This is you. You're represented by the 6 of Pentacles, the 9 of Wands, and the 7 of Cups. They're represented by the Moon, the 6 of Wands, and Temperance. Your guidance here is the Knight of Pentacles, the 10 of Swords, and the 9 of Swords. And then the bottom of the deck, you do have the 6 of Swords. So very interesting reading right off the bat. Now, we are going to use these Whispers of Love Oracle cards because these Oracle cards are for attracting more love into your life. And they really set the stage really nicely for this reading like this. So here are your 2 cards. Simple acts of kindness. Kindness energizes you and brings happiness to those around you. And new love, embrace an opportunity for love in your work, prospects, or for spiritual growth. So these definitely are about appreciation and, you know, just kind of taking in the things around you and looking at all the love that's around you, Capricorn. But also, too, I think that this is definitely about new love coming in and a time for you to, you know, to move forward. But I definitely think it's going to be slower moving energy. So let's take a look here. You've got Pisces here. You've got Sagittarius. You've got air. You have earth, fire, and water. Okay, so it could certainly be a Pisces or Sagittarius represented here with all that fire and also the cups. So you begin here, you know, I think you've been really just trying to get balance here, you know, in terms of the money has been coming. The money has been coming, but you've been having to work for it, and you haven't really had a whole lot of time, I don't think, to mess around with a relationship and really give the time to grow something that's going to be sustainable. I think that you overall here with this wounded warrior too, I think some of you are a bit guarded. You are finding that it just feels better to invest in the monetary plane, in the material plane, because it's more predictable. And there's a part of you that has a limited belief as far as love is concerned. I think because of some past experiences, you've had, you know, some heartache here, and it's really limiting your belief system about your ability to get both. I think that's what I'm getting. Somebody here feels like they can get one or the other, but never both. It's like, I can't simultaneously seem to do that. And the more you say things like that, the more you're going to get the struggle, okay? Because you will attract what you think about, and you'll attract what you say because you're putting that out into the universe. Now with the 7 of Cups, you know, part of that is about changing this limiting belief system and getting rid of some of the disillusionment about people in general. So those of you that have kind of said, I'm giving up on love. I'm going to watch this damn reading even though I don't really think it's ever going to be me. If that's you, maybe this is for you. Because some of you have kind of just turned your back on it and just not wanted to deal with it because it's been painful in the past. Now, I do feel like this person that's coming towards you, they've got a real gentleness in their nature. Um, they've got this temperance energy here, and it's like I said, there's a gentleness about this person. They have they've healed some things in their own life. It's definitely a major healing card. This person may be some kind of a healer. They may be an energy or a light worker. They may also be some kind of a therapist or something like that, or even a teacher. It's like I feel like they're in some kind of a helping profession where that's what they do. They heal people, or even now I'm getting chiropractor. I'm getting all these images of healers. This person's definitely a healer, okay? They're a healer, a teacher, a counselor, something like that. And, they're going to help you to really kind of learn how to go with the flow. I can hear them saying, just let it go. It's like, they're the kind of person when somebody's starting to complain about somebody, they'll say things like that, like, well, you just have to let that go. There's a patience about them too, though, and I think that comes in later. We'll talk about that in a minute. I think they're very successful at what they do. They are highly regarded. They're financially stable. They are definitely somebody who attracts a lot of people. They've got a ton of friends, but there's nothing that you need to be envious about or jealous about. It's like they've got a lot of friends, but they've got boundaries. They're not a person who has, friends that seem more like significant others. They don't do that. They don't play those games. They don't have that kind of an ego where they need to do that, but they definitely are very attractive to people. The other thing is, this is a relationship that's manifesting, and that would be it would be very timely for you to sit down and write down your intentions to the universe. What do you want in a relationship? What is it that I want? Because the moon tends to bring out our ability to manifest. It's a cycle. It's the ending of a cycle. I think they've been single for a while, and that's part of the moon. It's the ending of that phase of their life where they have been single, and they're interested but what's interesting with them, it's like they're interested, but they're not particularly anxious about it. They're not somebody who's like antsy to get into a relationship. There's an eagerness there, but it's not anybody who's going to just pounce on you or be high pressure. You've got this Knight of Pentacles here, very slow moving energy. This is it's about an offer coming in, and the offer will be there. But I'm going to tell you, is it in the cards for May? I'm going to be honest. I'm going to say it's not in the cards for May because there's still too much of these swords. There's still too much overthinking. And so your guidance for this is you need to get out of your head a little bit and put out your intentions and feel the vibration of that love. Feel that vibration coming towards you. You're still recuperating from something here with this Ten of Swords. This is about recuperation. Now, interestingly enough, you have the 9 and then the 10, which is the conclusion of this cycle. So those of you who have been single for a while, you're coming out of that phase. You're definitely moving forward with this 6 of Swords here. This is all about moving forward, and you're doing it in kind of I feel like you're doing it in kind of a push-pull way. You take 2 steps forward and then you kind of stop. You have to just keep moving forward. Allow your vibration to rise, because with this Knight of Pentacles, he definitely brings in an offer. I mean, there's no doubt about that. But the thing is, he's very cautious. This person who's coming towards you wants to make it last. They want a relationship that's built on a very solid foundation. And they won't, if they see that somebody's not ready for something, they won't even offer. Okay, they're very cautious, they're very protective, and they're like very responsible in love. They're very responsible with other people too. Again, like I said, I think they're a healer of some sort. So there's a commitment coming your way, for sure. No doubt about that, but it's going to be slow. They're going to take time to approach you, and in the long term, it's going to be a very stable commitment, a very loving, stable commitment coming through for you. So I know that from the readings, your money's been very good. And so now it's time to manifest love. So write those intentions down. List what you want. List the kind of relationship. List the kind of activities you want to be doing. You want to go to concerts. You want to go to wineries, whatever it is. Know that the money's there. It's now just having that person and your vibration match, but they're there. So I love you so much, Capricorn. I'm glad that we joined together today for this reading, and I'll be back again in about a week.